What are three cities you would want to visit and why? Any city in the world, or just like in the state. Any city. Three.
Um, I would say Detroit because, or something in Michigan because, like, I grew up like with a lot of Michigan artists. Um, I
Detroit.
want to go to Canada. I think Canada,
Canada.
just going out of the country there would be lit. And then, um, I wouldn't mind going to, um, I would say Florida again.
Florida.
Florida's good. Orlando,
Nice.
Disney.
Orlando. Do you have any like
Yeah.
areas in Toronto, like in Canada, you want to go to, like Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, uh, Montreal?
Um, just
Toronto would be pretty
anywhere in
cool.
Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably say like Toronto or like Vancouver would be pretty cool to go to. Um, who is your biggest music inspiration? I know this, but I probably do. But who's your biggest music inspiration? Because you just mentioned it earlier.
Eminem.
Yep, absolutely. I knew you were gonna bring that up. Which is cool. I actually have a couple Eminem questions over here as well. Uh, but first, what is your favorite albums across all genres of music? So it could be hip hop, rock, R&B, country, pop, any genres of music. What's your favorite? What are your
Uh,
favorite albums?
Um, Eminem recovery for hip hop. Uh, country, I would say, a recent, um, Kane Brown, I think it was, oh, what was the one called? It was a one he did, Grand was on it. I don't remember, uh, what it was called. Usher, A is my favorite album from him,
Usher,
with him
nice.
and Zaytoven.
Hmm.
Um, and then I guess from the count musical soundtracks as albums too, I would say Aladdin. Aladdin has
Aladdin,
good
yeah.
songs.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
count music soundtracks because music soundtracks go like movie soundtracks. My bad, go pretty
Right.
hard. Um, I think you already mentioned this. Yeah, you already mentioned this literally in the beginning of the interview, but I have it on here. Besides Eminem, what other rappers do you like?
MGK, 50 Cent, I count Usher as a literal rap. I would, let's see. I'm getting into Easy Mill, NF.
Mm,
So, yeah, pretty much those people. Polo G, yeah.
Polo G, Jid, because I know
Um,
you were like into Jid. He actually
Jid,
released
yeah.
yeah, he released an album like yesterday.
Right.
Yeah. Speaking of which, this so for the people that are watching this, for those who don't know, this interview is actually supposed to be done on August 4th or August 5th, but because we're both busy, this was like the perfect time because it's the weekend, right? So this is like the perfect time for us to get this interview, right? So thankfully we did because we have time and this interview has been going pretty well. Um, favorite Eminem album? Well, you already said it, but favorite Eminem album slash opinions on D12 and favorite D12 album if you listen to them.
Uh, Favorite Eminem album is Recovery. Favorite D12 album is I think it was called Art World or
Oh
something.
yeah, D12,
Came out
D12, D12.
2004.
Yeah, D12 World,
Yeah,
April 2004. Yeah, that was the album.
yeah.
That's a pretty good album. What made you start rapping, and how long have you been rapping for?
I started rapping at age 16, and pretty much I've been rapping just to get my feelings out and pretty much do like just it's a good way to release like just stuff you're
Mm,
going through and stuff. So.
mm, man, what was your first ever album that you made? What was your first ever album that you made? And if you remember it, the album name and year if possible. Like, do you remember like the album's name, the year that it came out? Do you remember making it?
Yeah, fall 2021, October to be exact.
Mm,
Blood Still Runs.
Blood Still
Making
Runs.
that during the, I remember making that during the COVID
Mm-hmm.
lockdown, and I put that on, YouTube and
Hmm.
SoundCloud, and some of the songs that are made from Blood Still Runs I still re-release on Spotify, and
Hmm.
so yeah.
Yeah. I remember that was actually around the first time that I think we really started talking because I remember back around
Right.
that time before like months, but like maybe in like the spring or the summer, you
Mhm.
just followed me on Instagram and I followed you back and we both rappers, right? And I realized that you did rapping. I was like, oh shit. So then we kind of clicked and then
Yeah.
we kind of just like did shit there. And I remember like first time I think I saw you, you had a Night of the Living Dead as your profile picture, one of the characters in the beginning scene of the movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that
you
was
had it.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was I was doing some at the time I was doing more movie reviews than I usually do now, but I reviewed Night of the Living Dead, and it was
Mhm.
like a funny scene with I don't remember the guy's name, but he's like, "They're coming to get you, Barbara." So
Mhm. Yeah, that's the scene. Yeah. Um,
uh,
that was the scene. I do remember that because I actually watched the movie like 2 nights ago. Um, what is your favorite album that you have made from your discography? Like, what's your favorite album that you have made?
um my favorite album that I have made, it's gotta be oh, I would say Start Now.
Start
Start
now.
Now was like just well, it was a EP, but it was like the first EP that pretty much I put on Spotify and used DistroKid for, and I put it on SoundCloud, and it's up on YouTube, and it was just a time in my life where it's like I had moved from Westminster to Brunswick, and just like a lot of stuff happened between me and his family, and then also dealing with anxiety and stuff. And so it was just like a lot.
Mm.
And I had just got out of the mental health hospital again. So it was a lot of like, just going through stuff. And so that's when I made Start Now.
What year was that?
2024,
24. Okay, so last
like
year.
last year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um, are you still down with Wisdom Court Entertainment, Billy Live's label company? You still rock with them?
Yeah, but I don't go to any of their like we're still friends and stuff. I just don't go to any of their events and stuff because I'm so
Mm-hmm.
far away now. And plus, I'm living in a group home, so it's pretty much like the group home will take me anywhere. But if it's like a long distance, then they'll say something. So, but they're still in Westminster, and I got some people in Westminster I'm still connected with. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, how did you get a? How did you get? Did you just like go to their events and stuff like that, and that's how you like kind of clicked with them, or how did you? How did they discover you?
So, my friend Lazarus, he was a childhood friend.
Mm-hmm.
He was performing with them under his rap name Zoe, but he switched his rap name back to his real name Lazarus, and he
Mm-hmm.
invited me to their concert back in October of I think it was 2017, and it was like at a boxing arena, and I remember going, and some people who are not part of Wisdom Court were there, like Kareem Ali, but there were
Mm-hmm.
some people who are still were there, like Billy Live, and I think I didn't meet Jason and Ty until after the concert. But Billy Live was there, I believe. Jay Money Hackett was there, and then pretty much I met them. I met them, and then Billy Live invited me to go shoe shopping once for
Mm-hmm.
Christmas, and then that's when I interviewed him. He was like, "Let's just do an interview in the car." I'm like, "Okay," and
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
yeah,
I
he
remember
invited
seeing
me.
that video. Yeah, I remember seeing
Yeah,
that
he
video.
invited me to a couple of places, and pretty much I think it was in 2020 one or something like that. 2021, yeah, I think it was. He invited me to perform the first time ever. So that was a cool experience. And then
Yeah.
he also invited me to perform at another, like a charity event for people. It's called Find Your Purpose, where
Hmm.
people who, like me, struggle with a lot of mental health issues and don't feel like they have a purpose in life, for them to find their purpose. And what would that be through music? What would that be through entertainment? So.
That was Did you perform "What's Poppin'" like the remix?
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, yeah. I remember seeing like the ending of that performance because there was only like a little bit. There was like a snippet of it. I don't know if there's like
right.
a full recording of you actually performing it. There's only like
What they did was they combined all of our recordings and put it in a YouTube video to like help promote Find Your Purpose. So I performed I think her name, but like another person performed, another person performed, so we all got like 5 minutes on stage, and then pretty much after all that Billy Live did like a just pretty much you know gave us all a thing like a plaque to say good job and stuff. So
nice.